What if I told you that you've been playing Dokkan Battle all wrong? That by the end of this video, you'll never have to spend another one of your hard-earned dollars on Dokkan ever again. Well, stick around and we'll not only show you how that's possible, but how to use every Dragon Stone you have at your disposal efficiently. Hi, my name is Tony, or you can just call me Koof, where I'm usually joined by Hoof as we take you through the world of Dokkan Battle. Whether we're summoning, taking you through events, or discussing topics like this one. If you don't want to miss out on any of our videos, make sure you subscribe and turn on all notifications. Just a quick disclaimer, I want to start off by saying that buying Dragon Stones is pretty much what's keeping the game alive. If they weren't making any money off Dokkan, then it wouldn't still be running. All this video is meant to do is to show those who don't have the funds to spend on the game that there are plenty of ways of playing it without putting money into it. Now, I want to ask you one question. Do you need to spend money on Dokkan Battle to get all of your favorite characters? No. And we proved that here in our video where we're summoning for the 7th anniversary units with only 3 stones. But let's show you how we did it. So 2021 was a terrific year for Dokkan Battle, not only for the players but for Bandai Namco as well. In fact, according to Sensor Tower, not only was Dokkan ranked the 3rd highest grossing puzzle RPG app worldwide in the first half of 2021, but it generated close to $260 million in revenue. Not to mention that Dokkan Battle has made up to $3 billion since its global release back in January of 2015. Now, this isn't a surprise for anyone who's been playing Dokkan Battle for a while, but it does show us just how much money people are willing to spend on the game, even with the insane amount of free Dragon Stones that we're just getting handed out to us. But do we receive enough Dragon Stones throughout the year to justify leaving our wallets in our other pants? Well, yeah. See, over the past few years, Dokkan Battle has slowly, but most assuredly, been increasing the amount of free Dragon Stones given out to the player base. Whether that be through top grossing rewards, stones obtainable by completing missions, or login bonuses. But how many stones are we talking about? Well, a surprising amount. Let me show you. With the help of the Dokkan Battle Wiki and Reddit, which we will link in the description below, we were able to collect enough data to estimate just how many free Dragon Stones were obtainable to us in 2021. So let's start at the beginning of the year. Between New Year's celebrations and the 6th anniversary being in full swing by the end of January, the month totaled about 427 free Dragon Stones. February represented the majority of the 6th anniversary's free stone count at 605 stones for the month. And according to the wiki, throughout the 6th anniversary, we were given about 855 free stones. That's insane. March was a much calmer month with about 352 stones. April was rather similar at about 369 stones, and May with a slight increase at about 392 stones. June seemingly gave us the least amount of stones for the month up until now at about 263 stones, but was followed up by July's huge amount of 486 stones, with both months sharing the Tinabata celebration. Both August and September had explosive months, considering that the worldwide download celebration was live during this period of the year. August generated 448 stones, while September generated 639 stones. According to the wiki, the total amount of free stones received during the celebration totaled an insane 1,123 free stones. And we're not even finished. Now, this is where the rest of the year gets pretty vague. Between the Dokkan and the wiki, we weren't actually able to find any sources that confirm the free stone count for the remaining months of the year. So to make things easy, we just calculated the average of every month up until now, which came to about 422 stones a month. Now, although this isn't an accurate amount of free stones that we obtained during the months of October to December, we do feel like it will help balance out the discrepancies between both the Dokkan and the wiki, given the fact that both sources happen to have a difference of 50 to 100 Dragon Stones for a couple major celebrations. So now that we have the total of every free Dragon Stone that we obtained throughout the months of 2021, let's add them together. Now, give or take 100 to 300 Dragon Stones, Throughout the year of 2021, we received a breathtaking total of 4,941 free Dragon Stones. That's the equivalent of spending $2,618 US on full price 90 stone packs. To Hoof and I, that's 3,703 Australian dollars. And yes, we're Australian. So now that we know just how many free Dragon Stones we're likely to get throughout the year, how can we use the sum 5,000 of these Dragon Stones efficiently? Mission number 1. Stop summoning on every banner. Now, I know what you're going to say.
But Koof, that's so obvious.
Well, if it was, then why are you always complaining that you never have any Dragon Stones? Exactly. Now hush and listen to Father Koof. Dokkan Battle has been in the gacha industry for 7 years now, and you don't think they know what they're doing? They know exactly how to rope you in for another banner and take all those precious stones that you've worked so hard to achieve. But the fact is, you don't need to summon on every new banner to get yourself new units. And this is the case for a couple different reasons. With the Peter system introduced to the game recently, you can exchange unwanted dupes for coins that allow you to purchase any exclusive unit on the banner except the new cards. Hell, Dokkan just gives you 10 of these coins for doing a multi-summon, and your only problem being that you have to wait 4 to 6 months for them to return on a new banner, and you'll probably be summoning on that banner anyway. I can't tell you how many times I've summoned on a new banner and ended up pulling the unit that I wanted 4 months ago. Now, this isn't to say that you should be skipping every banner. And that takes us to our next point. Mission 2. Only summon on high value banners. But what is a high value banner? A high value banner is a banner that has multiple units that add value to your box. However, if you have every card on that banner, bar the new ones, the smartest thing to do is to save for the next major celebration. This is especially important for global players. Because there's currently a 4 to 6 month gap between both versions, global players have the distinct advantage of knowing what amazing cards and banners are coming 4 to 6 months in advance. So global players, take advantage and save your stones. Banners that we know of high value are anniversary banners, same day, golden week, Tina Barter, worldwide celebrations, and New Year's celebrations. Now, for newer players, this can be difficult, as pretty much every banner that comes out in the current age is of high value to you, considering you have very little, if any, cards in your box. Our advice is to stick to these celebrations so you can maximize the limited amount of free stones you're able to obtain through fresh events and the story. Now, given what we just said, there is a little bit of leeway, and that takes us to mission 3. To summon for characters that you actually want. In April of 2021, Dokkan Battle released Dokkan Fest exclusive Adele, which arguably happened to be the best non-EZA LR at the time. I'm sure there were definitely a few of you that are watching this video that ended up summoning for her even though you really didn't care about the card. But with Dokkan's smart campaigning, they roped everyone in for another banner. But now it's June of 2021, and Dokkan Battle has just released a Dokkan Fest exclusive LR Gogeta. I'm sure that everyone watching this video would have ended up summoning on that banner regardless of how many stones they had. And that's because they gave us a card that's not only high value in game, but high value to us as Dragon Ball Z fans. So let's do a little calculation. Considering we have all the data on the amount of free Dragon Stones we received between the months of April to June, how many free stones would you have saved if you didn't summon on the Videl banner and decided to save all the way up until the LR Gogeta banner? The answer is that you would have a whopping additional 800 to 900 Dragon Stones to summon on not only a higher value character, but a higher value banner. That's around $650 for free. But I hope now you can see just how effective it is to save your stones for the right banners. Alright, so we've talked about saving your stones in relation to summoning. But what about the rest of the game? What situations in game can you avoid using your stones on? The first thing we're going to talk about is stamina. Now, there are 2 ways of preserving your stones when we're talking about stamina. The first being using the small, medium and large meats that you get as rewards from the game. They can replenish your stamina without having to use stones and can be a great way to help save stones when farming for medals, cards or links. Now, the second way being to just not use a dragon stone to replenish your stamina. Although this may hinder your ability to play the game, it's so easy to end up spending 5 to 10 stones on stamina refills per day. This is especially relevant for newer players who have very little stamina to begin with. But a new and very important feature to the game is stamina overload. As an example, if you have 50 stamina left and you end up leveling up and your maximum stamina is now 100, you will now have 150 stamina. So you would overload 50 on top of your current 100 maximum. Something else to avoid is when you end up failing an event, the game will ask you whether you would like to continue by sacrificing a stone. Do not, and I repeat, do not do this. Considering we just spoke about how important stamina is, you will soon begin to realize the importance of every stone that you have. So spending it on a failed mission is one of the worst ways of spending your stones. You better not do it. Just don't do it. If you do it, I'm coming after you. Now, another horrific, and I cannot stress the word horrific enough, way of spending your dragon stones is refreshing the barber store. Considering that it refreshes every 30 minutes anyway, you are literally getting no value for your stones here. Now, the last thing that we recommend you avoid using your stones on is in the potential system. There's a feature that allows you to change your customly selected abilities that your character has at the sacrifice of 5 dragon stones. Just don't do it, especially if you're new to the game. Granted, during recent major celebrations, Dokkan has lowered the cost to 1 stone. Now, it would be stupid to suggest for you not to take advantage of such a discount. So when you get the opportunity, make sure you use it wisely, if at all. But do know you have the option of sacrificing a dupe to achieve the same goal. However, we'd only recommend you do that when your character is rainbowed. Now, I want to quickly talk about box space. By going into the stone purchasing tab, you're able to exchange 1 stone for an additional 5 character slots in your box. We're not going to sit here and tell you not to use this feature, but do know that as you level up, your box space increases as well. It's also worth mentioning that recently character slots have actually been given out as rewards, and you can also purchase character slots in the barbershop by exchanging other farmable items through story events. So now that we've gone over everything that you need to know to help save your stones and use them efficiently, I want to go over when to buy dragon stones if you ever decide to. Because let's be serious, you're still going to end up buying dragon stones here and there even after watching this video. And that's fine. It's your decision if you want to spend money on the game, and like I said, buying stones literally keeps the game alive. But if you're going to spend your money, it should be when it benefits you. However, there are really only 2 instances from our experience where spending your money is really worth it. The first instance being the 14-day subscription. Every day, 14 days, you receive an additional 3 dragon stones during login, while also receiving 8 dragon stones upfront after purchasing the subscription. Over the 14-day period, you'll receive a total of 50 dragon stones. And for only $10 US or so, it's a steal. Koof and I take advantage of this, and you should too. The second instance being when there are sales during new banners and celebrations. However, we only really recommend that you purchase the 30 stone packs, as they're the best value for money when it comes to spending. Any other stone pack is ridiculously overpriced for its perceived value. Although, we also recommend that you do keep your eye out on the 60 stone packs. In rare circumstances, they can offer you up to 120 stones with only half of its original price. So now you can go back into the game with a solid knowledge base of how to use your stones and wallet efficiently. We hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed it, give it a like so we know that you enjoy content like this. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future videos and be notified the second they drop. If you think we missed anything in the video, leave a comment down below so you can help out anyone else who needs these tips. Also, if there's anything you want us to cover or help answer, just let us know in the comment section below and we'll be sure to cover it in a future video. Till we meet again, see ya!